Okay. This is, I don't even know where, okay, this is for, this is Rumble and YouTube, right? Eventually TikTok, if I can ever get around to all that. I think that's gonna take a minute. All right. I installed TubeBuddy yesterday and then removed it. Okay. You gotta set up another account. Fine. I signed in with Google. Not a big deal. But then when I went to YouTube, okay, I put this on one of my websites, the one of the Google websites, the SEO stuff, 1, 2, 3, yeah. When you go to YouTube, you'll see the following message on the upper right-hand corner of the screen next to the TubeBuddy icon. It puts the icon on the thing. TubeBuddy sign in required. Click here. Then when you click on that and you do all that kind of stuff, it notifies you TubeBuddy wants to access your Google account. This will allow TubeBuddy to see, edit, and permanently delete your YouTube videos, ratings, comments, captions, manage your YouTube account. Make sure you trust TubeBuddy. You may be sharing sensitive info with this site or app. You can always see or remove access in your Google account. Like, I already removed it. I then went to do a little research. I thought I was going to wait until the holidays or Sunday. The bus service doesn't run tomorrow, so yeah. So I thought I was going to do this, but apparently, yeah, it didn't take too long to find alternatives. Remember, when I do research, when I'm back over there, I'm doing it on the cheap mobile thingy. So it takes like 10 or 15 minutes for a page to upload on that thing. So, and you got all the, yeah, so obviously it's going to be a lot faster on a laptop. Okay, so what alternatives did I find? Well, vidIQ and Tubix seem to be all over the place. They did also mention YouTube Studio, so I went ahead and included that as an alternative, but the problem with that is that's just for YouTube. What if your client isn't on YouTube? What if your client has a Rumble channel or a TikTok channel, right? So, anywho, so I'm going to be installing vidIQ. Well, I guess I shouldn't jump the gun with that one because I'm gonna, look at the prices and go online and see what the prices are, and then. But I'm probably going with vidIQ. I don't know if it's too expensive. I may go with Tubix. I don't know. I'll find out later. So, what else did I do? Yeah. Oh. You don't need an app for the screenshot thing. You got a button on your keyboard. PRT, abbreviated for print. SC, screen, print screen. And yeah, again, I did additional research on my laptop with the screenshot. Like I said, it's a lot faster doing research on your laptop. Okay, so you find the image you want. Oh, here's a good tip. Once you find the image, since all things are I put the name of the video and a timestamp on it. So I've got one of my videos listed there with the timestamp of 55 seconds. So 55 seconds into the video, take that screenshot. So if none of this thing works out, at least I know where to go. At least I know what screenshot I'm trying to get. And I don't have to, that's one step that's done. All right, I found the screenshot I want, and then now handle the technical aspects of it. For Windows 7, you do it this way, because if you got Windows 8 or 10 or 11, it's a different thing. For Windows 7, all you have to do, okay, you found the image you want, put it into full screen, hit that print screen button, which is the one, well, on my keyboard, it's far right corner, just next to the delete button. Delete button is actually on the corner, and the print screen button is right next to it. So, for me, I find my screenshot, I find the screen I want, make it full screen, press that button, and then press your window button and R, the letter R at the same time. You type in mspaint, which is the app I use every time I want to edit a photo. I've got a photo, I open the photo, I go to the paint application, and I can crop it or resize it or whatever. So anyway, so you go full screen, you press that button, then you press the window and the R button at the same time. You type in, a pop-up screen comes in. You type in mspaint, you hit enter, and then when that application opens, all you have to do is click on the paste button. Do not click on the drop-down arrow. I was doing that and driving myself up the wall. Don't hit the drop-down arrow. Just hit the paste button. And that's it. The image will pop up, and then you save it to wherever you want to save it to. I'll put a description of it in the I'll write that out in the description section. So yeah, that's very important. Very important. I'm going to do a web page on that, because that's you don't have to have a friendly personality. Odds are you are not going to get trapped in an elevator with any of your clients. Okay? You don't have to have a friendly personality. And in this remote society that's cropping up all over the place, you'll be just fine. Okay? You don't have to be friendly, but you have to know what you're doing, and you have to be able to behave in a professional manner. That's it. That's it. Okay? Know what you're doing and be able to behave in a professional manner. Okay? If you tell someone, yes, I can do this, and yes, it'll be done at that time, do that and have it done at that time. And if for whatever reason it's not done at that time, keep them in the loop. Explain the situation. Offer a discount if you can, to recompense them for any inconvenience that they may cause them. Whatever you can manage, just try to be decent, right? Always be professional and know what you're doing. Okay? So, yeah. So, yes, you got to be professional, you got to know what you're doing, but you don't have to be friendly. Okay? Like I said, odds are you're never going to get trapped in the elevator with any of your clients. But you got to be able to look friendly. At least for your ads, okay? No one wants someone with a sour disposition. No one wants to feel like, oh, they don't want to be dealing with this jerk. Look at this. Can't even smile. What a cringe. Look at that. Okay. So, I'm finding being able to do this screenshot thing is really going to save, save my backside because, yeah. Hey, we all have our shortcomings, okay? That's life. We can't all be all bubbly and whatnot, so. Just be able to look friendly. You don't have to be... What you have to be is professional, and you have to know what you're doing. That you got it. Yeah, you know, just be able to look friendly, okay? And this is going to help you a lot. So, yeah, I think this is very important. I'll also include a link to the article I found on this thing that showed me how. And I'll even put the video thing, but then the video one is for Windows 7. The article actually explains not only for Windows 7, but also for Windows 8, 10, and 11, I think, or whatever it was. I know it had the thing for Windows 7, so that's what I needed. All right. But it's very easy to research. Just put snapshot in the search engine, and you get all kinds of, or how to make a snapshot, whatever. Actually, I ended up putting how to make a snapshot with Windows 7 because I kept on getting these other variations to get that. So, tons of information out there, tons of information. Okay, but yeah, I'll describe it. What else? What else? I was reviewing some of the TubeBuddy videos already, trying to get a jump start. This was before I tried to sign in the thing through the Windows YouTube thing and got all that other information that, yeah, I didn't like. And this person was saying, you know, these people that try to make the analytics, that try to hit that number, try to, you know, become monetized. Apparently, you have to get, what was it, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of viewing time or some such like that, thing like that. Once you cross that line, you start earning money or whatever. And he was talking about this and was saying, I see it happen time and time again. People reach that plateau and then they go straight down because they busted their hump so extremely just to get to that point that they're burnt out. They're burnt. They just, and it goes. So it's like, so be mindful about how you're building your channel because it's not really going to be worth it if you can't stand it after you reach some level of success. For a long time I've realized that I should have been making better titles, more descriptive titles of my content. But as it turns out, and I've already stated this openly, at the end of the day, these videos need to be working for you, need to be doing you some good, because at the end of the day, that may be all that's left. Because these people getting rich off of, you know, all the content people are creating, but the people creating them themselves are not really getting much of anything. So it's mostly, yeah, a few do manage, but no, mostly that's not the way it works. So at the end of the day, let it serve your needs, because that's, odds are that's all you're going to get out of it. So this is like a personal journal personal odyssey kind of thing, to help me stay on track and focused and all that good stuff. And it'd be great if other people can benefit from it, but I'm not going to do that at the expense of my own, any benefit it could do me. So I guess I'm saying once I'm in a decent enough place where I can relax a bit and not have to worry so much and all that, maybe I can be more audience focused instead of just keeping it going, keeping myself going. So yeah, I know my title should be more descriptive as far as the SEO of it. And I know the description thing needs to be a summation, a better summation of what I'm talking about and all that kind of stuff. I already know that, but I'm throwing these things down every day. Alright? And if this is my lifeline, then this is my lifeline. For me to stop and redo it so it's of benefit to everybody else and not so much to me it wouldn't work out. It really wouldn't. Once I'm in a place where I've reached some level, enough level of success where I can, then it's fine. I can tinker around with it. I wouldn't imagine I'd be able to do a video every day, but not quite sure how that's going to work out. But for now, this is more or less a lifeline. So, as far as having the SEOs on the top of the list when I'm doing these videos, no. This is to clarify for myself, if nobody else, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and just to stay focused and on top of what I'm trying to do. So, okay, that's my little confessional. That's my acknowledgement of my own failings of doing these videos in keeping with SEO standards to gain some kind of ranking. This, at the end of the day, this has to benefit me because the odds of me of this thing becoming monetized aren't good enough and wouldn't be substantial enough in any case. So that's why you get the those titles that really wouldn't cut it for SEO. Alright, boys and girls. I keep on doing that with that hand, right? And that's not what I meant to do anyway. Okay, so I talked about the alternatives, TubeBuddy alternatives, and I mentioned how important being able to look friendly, even if you're not friendly, especially if you're not too friendly. Professional. Know what you're doing and be professional. Okay? But yeah, that's important. Being able to look friendly. At least for the photo. Okay, boys and girls. It is 8:05 a.m. Wednesday morning. And the buses aren't running tomorrow, so I won't be doing another video until Friday. And I have extra errands I have to run today, so today's going to be a busy day. I finished the season 4. How depressing is that? I told you it was a soap opera. It's a sci-fi soap opera. That Babylon 5 thing? Oh my goodness. That is depressing. But anyway. Okay. Alright. I finished season 4. I'll try to pick up season 5 as I drop it off at the library. I kept the other videos. They're not due until tomorrow, but the library's closed, so I've got the holiday thing until they open whenever. I'll be sure to find out when they open. Liquid soap and coffee and oh, my earphones. I gotta buy another earphone thing. I still have the one from when I had it from Sophia, when I had to buy the thing from Sophia because I had to punch the headphones I was using just to be able to hear it. And it was getting very problematic. Spending hours with your arm trying to hold this thing. So I ended up, I dug out, I went through my luggage and found those. So here I am pinching this thing again because the other earphone's gone. And so I got to replace that. And yeah, so it's going to be a busy day. All I'm going to get done is probably find out the prices for these alternatives and install one of them. And really, I don't know what else I'm going to add a couple more. Oh, and I found out. When when you put videos on your web pages, do it as you go, because having to go back and review the video to see what's relevant and what it is not going to be worth it, boys and girls. It really won't. And the best you'll be able to do at that point is just to put images. I mean, if you have all the time in the world, beautiful. Be ineffective, inefficient, you know, like that. But really, if you're trying to stay on top of it, do it as you go. It is not going to be worth it. Can't believe this thing. And that's just for a 10-day span. Can you imagine if you're trying to do this for a couple of months? If you did like went abroad or did something for a couple of months and said, I'll do it when I get, you won't. Talking about a major, oh my God, horrifying. Yeah. As you go, boys and girls, as you go. It's really not going to be worth it. All right. I'll try, but I connected 2 videos to the other website, the WordPress thing. If I connect any more, I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna connect one of the videos over here to this to my Google site thing. It is not worth it, really. So try to stay on top of that. A major pain. Okay, it is 8:09 a.m. on Wednesday morning here in Jackson, Mississippi. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will talk to you later. Take care.